Previously on Now or Never.
That is it. They are mounted. Alright, so currently I am working on the electrical system. I have the diagram up from Explorers.life. One of the main things with electrical I'm realizing really quickly is just you have to be organized because there's so many components that go into the system. What I'm trying to do right now is just kind of organize it in a way that kind of looks like this diagram. And I'm just gonna start laying out a lot of the components that I have right now. I'm still waiting on a lot of them. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna lay them all out and kind of get everything set up. This guy's got right here. This one is 100 amps. That's one fuse. This is gonna be long and boring. It's kind of therapeutic, to be honest.
Yeah. It looks like a mess in here, but it's already feeling so cozy.
So if you guys are interested in electrical components, just disclaimer, I'm not a professional, but I have learned a lot just over the course of researching things, kind of just building the system myself or continuing to build the system myself. The main components in this build are the batteries, the solar panels, the inverter, the distribution box, a couple of bus bars, and fuses, and some breakers. Breakers and fuses are the same exact thing, except breakers can reset versus a fuse like this. If this fuse blows, it has to be replaced. Yeah, like this guy right here. If this wire is fed power that's over the amperage rating of this fuse will blow before this starts catching on fire or damaging the wire. Pretty much every positive wire that I'm gonna be running from this bus bar, I'm gonna be running a positive wire to this inverter, to this distribution block, and to the solar controller from the batteries. So I have fuses going in between every single one of those, just in case. This guy is gonna go right here. Maybe I do move this guy. I'll move it over so there's less excess on this side. That looks a little better. Look at that. So this guy will run like that. And this guy will go right here, like that, like a washer. Cool. So now you have the fuse right there.
That's a little fuse?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cute. Clean energy.
Should have used this oil stuff. Yeah, it helps just make sure it doesn't corrode and weld together right when it gets connected.
Bum, bum.
We bought a little, toy for the bus that we thought would be fun. It was more Nicole's little touch to the bus. Bum, bum, bum. We got a light bar for the bus.
10 seconds later.
I don't know what they were trying to do with this. Bruh, they gave me all these weird, lock washer parts, but this doesn't even work. I'm so confused. It doesn't even fit, dude. They totally sent the wrong bolt. It's not gonna work, Nicole. Alright, well, I kind of figured it out, I guess.
Gonna change colors?
No.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Red to red, black to black. Stay nice and protected. This guy goes on the battery terminal right there.
What was that?
Dropped a bolt. Right. Oh, hey, it's on. I guess that's one way to test it. I just stepped on the switch on accident. I just need to feed that through.
Did it go through?
I mean, there's a firewall right here that I see, but the engine's so compact. Feed this guy somehow through here.
It's so bougie.
Got it. Oh yeah, beautiful. Ready? It's not very bright in the daylight.
Oh, that's pretty bright. That's gonna be really bright at night. That thing's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, dude, I can see it already lighting up the chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
That took no time too. Light is officially installed. I ended up running the wiring across here to the underside, running through here. I just taped it right here and then it comes up and I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but it's wired up and it's ready. All right, So we're about to test the propane on the stove really quickly. I just need to plug it in. Okay, so now we'll turn the propane on. Give it a couple seconds. Hey!
We have a stove! Heck yeah!
Let's try this guy.
We should totally make some breakfast right now.
Dang, that thing like blows up.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. Dude, this thing goes
Beautiful.
high too. Look at that. That's crazy. That's good. Sick.
Dope.
It works.
Later that same evening.
Nothing. This cable is just so thick, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even have anything. I can't even get anything to cut it. Like, I'm sitting here like for an hour and a half trying to cut this wire. I might have to go buy some heavy duty wire cutters. Let's one out. So I've been waiting for wiring for quite a while, but I am currently kind of wondering on what to do with the front door. So I did quite a bit of research and found Meredith and Paco. They have a Skoolie channel also. You should go check them out. But I got this idea from them. I changed up the lock so it'll be slightly different. But they had the idea of putting one by one a square tube along the rail of the door. What that'll do is allow this guy right here, which is actually a storefront lock, and hopefully eliminate wiggle from these doors. Because the biggest problem that I've faced so far, A, it just doesn't line up properly, and B, doors wiggle because they open from the middle. So it's hard to secure these with just your typical deadbolt. When they put these on, they didn't weld them. I am gonna weld them just to hold it and then maybe screw it in. And then I cut out a 1/2 inch into the door because this thing is hopefully going to fit right there. And this will allow me to put a key lock so we can exit and enter from the inside and the outside of the bus. So right now I'm gonna try and weld. Liddy just yeet it. All right, let's try this. All right, let's try it. Doesn't look like it's welding on there. I think what I need to do first is grind all the paint off of this. Take this off real quick. All right, let's try welding one more time. Bad. Getting there. Okay, so now this guy goes behind the camera. Okay, more wiring. Yep, they're definitely working. We have power, excuse my voice. We have power to the charge controller. For some reason, it is not reading the battery level. That's the next problem I gotta figure out. Pretty much all the wiring is done, but I do need to make a few adjustments. I need to run my solar panels in series and parallel. For the most part, I'm pretty much done in here until I get those components and I get the inverter switched out because I realized I didn't get an inverter charger. I got a regular inverter, which means I can't charge from shore power unless I get an inverter charger.
Do you have toothpaste?
Yeah. So I ended up welding this guy on there.
Oh, this is already on there?
Yeah. I'm gonna put another piece of plate metal right here to kind of cover this. You'll be able to unlock it and lock it from there. Right there, tighten it. Cool, so that should be on straight. But make sure you don't look directly at the arc. Are you scared?
I'm scared.
It's not gonna hit you.
Gets hit.
That doesn't look too bad. I ain't going nowhere. It's not pretty, but I'm spot welding. So basically those are just like small welds to hold it in place. So I don't need the clamps. Even that little bit already holds this thing on there. There we go. That's a weld. Welcome to DIY. As it's supposed to.
Well, yeah, dude, it's way better.